Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of ezBUCKETz. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a Los Angeles Lakers fan. When talking about the Lakers, there are so many storylines, so many headlines about what's going on with the team. And while there's a lot of great news about the Lakers and their future, there are also a lot of bad news, which is why in this video, I'm going to be talking about everything we're thinking about. We're going to be answering some very popular questions, talking a lot about key points, and also, in a way, kind of predicting the future of the Lakers, talking about what I believe they should do. So if you're a big Lakers fan, you want to know more, you have some questions and concerns, you're going to love this. But quickly before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to ezBUCKETz. My name is Soom and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, guys. I'd really appreciate it. It would help with the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the Lakers.
Well, my level of concern, I really don't have too much level of concern, but my thing is I need to be healthy, and I need to make sure that my ankle, is in the, where it was before, obviously before the injury. So, obviously I got to be smart with it. I'll talk to, my trainer, Mike. I hate sitting out games and I hate not being out on the floor, but, I'm also not, helping myself or, helping my team being out there and I'm not at full strength.
If you are a big Lakers fan, I guarantee that right now, you are not happy with everything that's going on. As the NBA regular season is approaching the ending stages, you simply expect the reigning champs to be one of the best teams, one of the more dominant. But reading every single headline about the Lakers, it looks like they hit a big roadblock and they are slowly going downhill. In my opinion, I still believe the Lakers are the best team in the NBA, but keep this in mind. Only when they are fully healthy, and right now with them dealing with so many injuries, I'm kind of worried for their future. During the beginning parts of this year's NBA season, the Lakers were very comfortable as the first seed in the West. They were easily the championship favorites, but as the season progressed, game after game, loss after loss, the Lakers kept falling down the rankings, and so many new concerns are rising. We all know in February, the Lakers actually lost Anthony Davis to a long-term injury, AD missed about 2 months of basketball, and then right after the All-Star game, the Lakers lost LeBron James to a right ankle injury, which caused him to miss about 4 weeks. And of course, if the Lakers don't have their stars, they're gonna fall down the Western Conference standings, and is the reason why they are where they are right now. The Lakers right now have a record of 37-28, which ranks them as the 5th seed in the Western Conference, but there's one major problem. Although being 5th is not bad, but we simply expect more for the Lakers, and the situation they're currently in, it's kind of awkward. The reason why it's very awkward is because the Dallas Mavericks right now are the 6th seed, but they have a record of 36-28, which means they're 1 game behind the Lakers. If the Lakers lose 1 game and the Dallas wins 1 game, the Dallas Mavericks move up, the Lakers move down, and the Portland Trail Blazers, who are the 7th seed right now, have a record of 36-29, which means the difference from the 5th to 7th seed is literally a 1 game difference. And with the Lakers currently being under 500 over the last 15 games, they're going to be entering a situation they don't want to be in. Which brings me to the first concern, talking about the play-in tournament. If you guys don't know what the play-in tournament is, I'm going to quickly explain it. Basically this year, the NBA added a new rule, I would say a new feature, that basically if you're the 7, 8, 9, or 10 seed, after the regular season, they're gonna hold a mini 4-team tournament, and out of these 4 teams, only 2 will make the playoffs. Which means, if you're the 9th or 10th seed, you have a chance of actually getting in because of a play-in tournament. But when talking about the Lakers do not want to be a part of the play-in tournament because for one, it might lose their chances of making the playoffs, and 2, it's simply more games for LeBron to play. The Lakers want to use the advantage of having a play-in tournament to rest and not be a part of it. Which is why the biggest concern right now is while entering the final stages of the regular season, the Lakers cannot lose any more games. They have to keep winning to avoid the play-in. This is a very important concern. Of course, another key point is talking about LeBron James himself and his health. Right now, what everybody's talking about is should LeBron James actually not play at all for the rest of the season and then he'll come back for the playoffs. We all know his ankle injury. He came back earlier than expected. I simply believe LeBron forced his way back to help the Lakers win and avoid the play-in tournament. So now Laker fans everywhere are saying this. It's either LeBron plays now and kind of, not rehab fully, not heal fully, but help the Lakers miss the play-in tournament, or they rest LeBron but raises their chances of actually being a part of it. As a Laker fan, I want to know what you guys think. What is the best solution? We just got a crazy report today from Adrian Woj that the Lakers star LeBron James is expected to miss back-to-back games on Thursday and Friday to rest his ankle. James will proceed cautiously with ankle injury as playoff approaches. This is a big report, and it only means one thing. The Lakers are concerned about LeBron, and they're simply going to give him as much rest as possible before the playoffs. As a Laker fan, I want the best of both worlds. I want LeBron to rest and be fully healthy, but I also want the Lakers to be the 5th or 6th seed to not be a part of the play-in tournament. I believe this is very important. So for you Laker fans out there, let's just hope LeBron is fully healthy and the Lakers avoid a play-in. Another concern is talking about Dennis Schroeder. A few days ago, we got the report that Dennis will be missing 10 to 14 days due to COVID protocols. In my opinion, guys, this is probably the worst time to be in that situation. From what we are hearing, LeBron and Dennis Schroeder are the only players on the Lakers roster that have not been vaccinated to COVID-19, which means possibly in the future, LeBron could even enter protocols, even Dennis Schroeder. After hearing this, it made Laker fans worry more because right now, the Lakers need everybody on their roster, the best players available to help them push for the playoffs. And now they don't have LeBron, he might rest more games, and Dennis is gonna miss the rest of the regular season. He might even miss the first few games of the playoffs. It's not looking good for the Lakers. The Lakers have to get it together, and players have to step up. With the Lakers not having LeBron and Dennis Schroeder, their main primary ball handlers, I want to see more THT, more Caruso, and simply more Kyle Kuzma. Step up, be a leader, and just simply be effective. If LeBron continues to rest more, I want to see Anthony Davis step up to be their leader, their go-to guy, their offensive monster. The Anthony Davis we used to see on the Pelicans when he used to drop 28 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks. I want to see that Anthony Davis. We all know this year during the beginning of the season, AD wasn't playing that well. He kind of took a step down when it comes to his productivity, but without LeBron right now, AD has to step up. Another big concern is talking about the Lakers' front court. From what it looks like, Frank Vogel hasn't officially found the perfect rotation, the perfect set when it comes to their bigs. So far, Andre Drummond is starting, Montrezl Harrell is losing minutes every single game, he's not getting a lot of PT, and sometimes we'll see Marc Gasol, especially on defensive sets. We saw him go up against Nikola Jokic, he was a great defensive matchup. So during these final stages, I want Frank Vogel to find out what is the perfect rotation for their big men front court depth. Of course, AD has to play power forward. We might see AD at the 5 a few times, but Frank Vogel has to figure out their roster as the playoff approaches. But to simply end off the video, these are my closing remarks. For one, LeBron has to be fully healthy for the playoffs. 2, the Lakers right now have to step up and do whatever they can to win games, so they simply avoid the play-in tournament. And 3, I want the Lakers to go all the way and defend the NBA championship. I want to see the Lakers versus the Brooklyn Nets in the NBA Finals. This would be epic to see, but of course, it won't be epic if LeBron is not healthy. LeBron, rest up. This is my prediction. Don't worry. Even if you have to go to the play-in tournament, you're going to be fully healthy, and then you simply just dominate there. From what LeBron is saying, he is not happy with the idea of a play-in tournament. He actually said on an interview that whoever made up that rule should simply be fired. In my opinion, I'm not a big fan of the play-in tournament. I'm pretty sure the 9th or 10th seed, they love it because they have an opportunity to make the playoffs. But overall, with teams that play so hard to make the top 8, I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Maybe one day I'll make a video talking about the play-in tournament and give you my opinions on it. But LeBron has said it himself, he is not happy about it and does not want to be a part of it. But LeBron, if you are watching this video, it sucks to hear this, but it does exist. I know you don't want to be a part of it. So right now, even if you're not active on the floor, just be a leader on the bench in the locker room to encourage your guys to end off the season well and simply get an amazing start to the playoffs. But yeah, guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about the Lakers and answering some big questions and concerns about their future. What's most important to me is one of your thoughts. What do you believe is the best scenario, the best solution for the Lakers? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!
I got it.